already lost.
No. You have.
Stranger Things 5. Volume 1 gave us bigger stakes, darker horror, and some of the most powerful scenes Eleven has ever had. But there is one thing Volume 1 quietly proves. Even after all this time, Eleven still cannot beat Vecna. It is not because she is weak, it is because of what I call the level 20 problem. In this video, why Eleven still can't beat Vecna. In Volume 2, we are going to treat Stranger Things 5 like a Dungeons & Dragons campaign. We will talk about what level Vecna is actually playing at, what level 11 and the party are stuck on, and what kind of power up they still need before the final fight. Let us start with the basics. In Dungeons & Dragons, Vecna is not a random monster. He is a legendary god-tier villain.
You believed you could end this, end me. But all you can do now is witness the world I'm about to unleash.
A lich, a wizard, and eventually a full-on deity. In game terms, he is a level 20 style boss. That means if you send in a group of low-level characters, they are not meant to win. They are meant to survive, learn, and run. Now look at Stranger Things. By the time we reach Season 5, Vecna has survived Dimension X, merged with the hive mind behind the Upside Down, learned how to invade minds, rewrite memories, and reshape the environment around him. He is not just physically dangerous. He controls the battlefield, the timing, and the rules. In D&D terms, he has legendary actions, lair actions, resistances, and a full spell list. 11 is powerful, but she is not built like that. Her powers came from exposure to the same Dimension X source, filtered through human experiments. She has huge bursts of telekinesis. She can enter the void. She can connect minds. But every season shows us the same thing. Her power has limits. She gets nosebleeds. She collapses. She loses access to her abilities under stress. She needs training to get them back. In Volume 1 of Stranger Things 5, we see that the gap between a human-level psychic and a hive-linked cosmic entity is still massive. Think about the last big confrontation we saw before Season 5. At the end of Season 4, 11 manages to save Max's life, but she does not truly stop Vecna. He completes his ritual. The gates open. Hawkins is damaged. The board is changed. That is what a failed boss fight looks like in a campaign. You do not get a total party kill. You get a partial win with a heavy cost, and the villain moves to the next phase of their plan. Volume 1 of Season 5 continues that pattern. 11 is stronger and more focused, but Vecna is no longer just one creature. He is a will that can move through the Upside Down, through human minds, and through the connection to will buyers. So if Vecna is playing at level 20, where is 11? Right now, she feels like a level 12 or 13 character fighting above her weight. She can win small fights, she can hold him off, she can protect individual people for a while. But when it comes to a straight one-on-one, full power, no distractions fight, the story keeps showing us that she is not there yet. In D&D, there are only 3 ways to win that kind of fight. Number 1, you level up. You gain new abilities, more hit points, and better stats. Number 2. You find better loot. Magic items, artifacts, or outside help that change the rules of the battle. Number 3. You change the objective. Instead of killing the boss, you cut off their power source, trap them, or break their connection to the world. Stranger Things 5. Volume 1 hints that the show is going to use all 3. 11 still has room to grow. We have seen her regain powers in Season 4. Season 5 hints that her connection to Will and to Dimension X might unlock new abilities we have not fully seen yet. That is the natural level up. Then there is loot. In this story, loot does not have to be a sword or a wand. It can be information. It can be a device left over from Project Philadelphia. It can be a ritual, a song, or a map of the mindscape that lets the party attack Vecna where he is weak. Volume 1 spends a lot of time on lore. Dimension X, the first shadow, the early experiments. That is not filler. That is the story handing the party the equivalent of magic items. And finally, there is the objective. If Vecna is truly tied into a hive mind that spans Dimension X, the Upside Down, and Will Byers, then killing his physical body may not be enough. The party might need to sever the link with Will, collapse the bridge between dimensions, or force Vecna back into a form where he is no longer a level 20 god, but just Henry Creel again. That is why 11 cannot win yet in Volume 2. Because from a story and D&D perspective, it is too early. The party is still learning the rules of the final fight. So when you watch Stranger Things 5 Volume 2 on Christmas, do not expect a clean win. Expect a mid-campaign boss phase. A brutal fight that teaches 11 and the others exactly what kind of power up they need before the finale. Here is the simple way to think about it. Vecna is built like a level 20 boss. 11 is still leveling up. Volume 2 is not about beating him. It is about surviving long enough to learn how he can be beaten. Now that you know why 11 still cannot beat Vecna in Volume 2, the next question is, what if Vecna is not even the final boss? In my next video, I break down why Vecna might only be the mid-game villain and who the real end boss of Stranger Things 5 could be. Click that next, and let us keep looking at this story like the D&D campaign it is.